what's up guys? Movie Maniac here. Alright, so today we're here to talk about everybody's favorite anticipated movies of all time that we're even waiting for. Aside from that one. It's getting pretty close though. Aside from that one. Aside from that one too. Aside from that one. Aside from that one. Okay, why would you think? Okay, for this joke, I'm gonna say it is got the new 2014 remake of Godzilla. Oh my gosh, have I been so excited for this? Now, I am going to be giving you a little backstory about me and Godzilla. As a kid, I love Godzilla. I mean, it's so... Sorry, I got the hiccups. It's so cool. I mean, like, just having, like, a fake rubber suit monster giant monster destroying cities and stuff and fighting other monsters. That's so cool. I love that stuff. Even today, I still do. As a kid, I used to remember I was a fan of Godzilla. I was dressed up as Godzilla for Halloween. I collect so many DVDs. Even I got a bunch of action figures. I mean, look at this. What I have. This here is the 1954 Godzilla. Oh, Godzilla. This here is the 1995 Bird Godzilla form where he explodes in Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Yeah, you can tell I'm really a Godzilla fan here because well, Godzilla's cool. So yeah, their movies are great. I mean, their movies are great, awesome, bad, really bad. It's just everything what I always wanted. Good, bad, just like movies. So yeah, Godzilla has been like a symbol to my life. I loved it. My favorite Godzilla movies ever is the first original 1954 Godzilla. I mean, even though there's no monsters in black and white, but the way how it's set in tone, like with the camera angle shots and how slow Godzilla moves, it makes it really scary. I mean, it's more scarier when you see him black and white. Seriously. And then it just keeps going on with the other movies. Like there's the old series where they show cheesy clips and stuff. Then the 1990s where they show kick-ass awesome special effects and new ways of designing the monsters. And Godzilla 2000 pushing to the extreme. Yeah. But unfortunately, with each of these different kind of Japanese series of Godzilla, you always have to wait, like, I don't know, 5 or a decade to wait for another Godzilla movie, which just blows. By the way, I've never even seen a Godzilla movie in theaters. And that sucks. Ooh, I guess I should tell you how I got introduced to Godzilla. Sadly, I watched all the Godzilla movies. I mean, you know, what? I actually watched the old movies first. Oh, fine. I'll tell the truth. Sadly, I got introduced to the remake, the 1998 one. As a kid, I thought it was cool because that's when I didn't realize I had opinions those days. But today, it just keeps getting worse and worse. But after I watched the remake, I watched the other Godzilla movies, and I was like, hey, they were a lot cooler than this one. Because one thing, when Godzilla, like, blows out atomic breath or whatever, that is really cool. And, also, so So, anything out of Godzilla is awesome, especially for video game. Especially, I need to do a video review of what kind of video game ideas I should do for a new Godzilla game. Anyways, we're here to talk about the Godzilla 2014 remake. Okay, now, let's just say I'm really excited for this because when I heard the news that Legendary Pictures is going to make another Godzilla movie in 2014, I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna happen. Now let me just tell you, the last Godzilla movie that came out was Godzilla Final Wars, and that came out 2004. And 2 more years later, it's gonna be 10 years later. It's gonna be a decade. 10 years later. 10 years later, then it'll be this 60th anniversary of Godzilla. Huh, that's pretty interesting. So, yeah, 60th anniversary, huh? Gotta wait for the next 2 years. Plus, 2012 is almost over. And when it's almost over, I can just call it a year to wait. So, yeah, I'm really excited for what they will do for a new Godzilla movie. Like maybe they'll have some computer technology again, or maybe he's gonna go off solo. But then when I heard the news that he's gonna be in his rubber suit, I'm like, oh gosh, he's gonna be in the rubber suit. Yes, just what I always wanted. Sometimes I just feel like it's always better when there's something real right at the camera instead of a computer. And also, Godzilla just doesn't go solo. He gets an opponent. I don't know who it is, but it's supposed to be some sort of Hedorah, some kind of monster. But I couldn't wait. But Legendary Pictures show their first picture of their concept art of Godzilla. It's been sold out as many t-shirts, and it does look really cool. It's like, yeah, that's what I imagine of Godzilla. I mean, that's what the remake should have done here. I mean, the 1998 remake. Now, the good thing is the director and the producers of the new Godzilla movie, they said that it will be nothing related or nothing like the 1998 version. No weaker, smaller Godzilla, no realistic bullcrap, no blowing out of this thing mouth, everything. It's just like the original Godzilla, which that's what I really like. So, and the director of this movie is actually Gareth Edwards. Pretty interesting. If you didn't know who Gareth Edwards is, well, let me just say he's good at with monster movies. He only did one movie, which that is Monsters, which for a Godzilla fan, I guess you can trust him with directing a Godzilla movie. Because one thing, he already did made a movie about monsters. And let's just say I haven't seen it, but I did saw the trailer, and there were like giant monsters in it. So I guess you could trust this director to direct Godzilla. So yeah. Even there was a Comic-Con trailer and a poster. Let's first talk about the poster. The poster looks so cool. Even though it doesn't show Godzilla, but all there is it just shows like who's the director, and then like it says accompanied by Legendary Pictures, and then it says the title Godzilla in Japanese style. Well, behind the English words is Japanese style, but yeah, you know, all that, etc. But it doesn't show Godzilla. But maybe next time when there's a new poster, a new trailer comes up, then maybe it will show him. But then you get the Comic-Con trailer, and let me just say, I never got to saw the Comic-Con trailer. Because one thing, I just thought, okay, maybe this trailer is going to be online, just like the other Man of Steel Comic-Con trailer, right? Wrong. They don't put it online. Frick, why don't you? I mean, you're gonna get those Godzilla fans disappointed. You're gonna make them start hating your new remake. Post it online. That would just make us more excited. I don't know. I never got to see it, and I was so disappointed. I mean, I keep hearing like the trailer is supposed to be like there's this narration, this guy going like our destruction of our city, all that stuff, and it does show Godzilla, but there was proof that this was from the trailer. What you're looking at right now is a picture of Godzilla from the Comic-Con trailer. Now, let's just say he looks cool and awesome, but his head looks too familiarly shaped like the 1998 remake. I don't know. Maybe they're making it like... I think they're making him look like the 1998 version, but still keeping it like... But still keeping it bigger and have the trademarks and stuff. So, yeah. But I've seen so many designs of Godzilla for the new remake. But you know what? They're all pretty cool. I cannot wait. And I cannot wait who the opponent is. Now, I don't know who the opponent is, but just like I said, it's some sort of Hedorah creature. I don't know. But let's just hope this new opponent will be awesome. So, is there anything else I would like to say? I guess that's it. But there is one problem already. I have to wait 2 years. I mean, it makes sense. Like, 2 more years later, it's going to be a decade. It's going to be a decade after Godzilla, and you always have to wait for another Godzilla movie for a decade. Well, I mean, when some kind of certain series of the Godzilla series ends, like the Millennium, the Heisei, and the Showa series, they all ended for 10 years. Except for the Heisei series. You had to wait for 5 years. So yeah, you gotta wait for another decade for another Godzilla movie. Bullcrap. But, I got 2 more years later, and I'm waiting for like 8 years, and I got 2 more years later, which, that is great. It's gonna be a little bit shorter. I cannot wait for this movie. It's gonna be awesome. Everything I'm expecting. Yep. So, I guess that's all I should say. And yeah, my problem with this, and I already have a problem with this movie, I have to wait for it. Oof. This is just like The Dark Knight Rises. When I saw the first teaser trailer, when I went and saw Harry Potter 7 Part 2, I was like, yes, a new Batman movie. But then when the title, after the title screen shows up, and then there's like the official release date, it says Summer 2012, and I was like, bullcrap. So, yeah. So, my ultimate question today is, what is your favorite Godzilla movie? Is it one from the old series, the 1990 series, or the Millennium series? Any one of them. So, answer that down below. Check out my other videos. Like and subscribe. And, see ya. Pretty cool, huh?